know where your children are?
Punches Community is filmed in front of a live studio audience. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of Rabbit Punches Community or its sponsors. Woo! think we're live?
Yay! Welcome to the Rabbit Punches Community Podcast. I am Rabbit, large and in charge. We're here with Cryptic Writings, a authentic Megadeth experience. Phoenix and Jimmy are here. What's up, y'all?
How's it going, man?
Everybody knows who you
Glad
guys
to be
are.
here.
If you don't know who Cryptic Writings is, oh wait, I gotta turn the volume down on my phone. I'm listening to myself, and it's like, okay, there we go. Oh man, I don't know what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how fucked up the scene is. Around the nation.
Around the nation.
Around the nation. How much people are not being involved?
And that's, that's a big thing, is to have a band, and especially touring, you need to promote it. But also, at home, you got to have the crowd coming out to your shows.
That's right. That's right. And promotion is the key. A lot of people think, oh, we promote, we put our ads on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good enough. It's not good enough. I mean, yes, you put them on Facebook and pay for the ads and get them. You were telling me about the pen and getting them zoned in. That's a good idea. That's, but you got to pay for it. You got to work at it.
Yeah.
You got to go out and hang those flyers.
You got to promote every day, too.
So we'll promote,
every day
6 months in advance if we can.
Right.
It depends on when we get the flyer, when we get the event page. We don't like, when we only get it 2 weeks prior. You're not going to have anyone show up. People have plans now.
Yep.
So
yeah, planning to go to an event, that's important too.
the more advance notice, the better.
Yeah. Plan to go to an event. Plan on the events. If people post them a month early, I think the camera's over here. If people post them a month early, then plan on it. Put it in your calendar. Put it on your phone and support and go out and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you guys' act is incredible. I've been following Cryptic Writings, or I've seen you guys since like 18,
Yep.
and you have changed so much. And I don't want to, I don't want to sound condescending, but you guys are really good now. You guys
It's
have
just
really
getting better
stepped
all
up.
the time. It's hard doing Dave and guitar parts, man.
Yeah.
It's Dave Mustaine.
Yes,
Yeah,
some,
it's
some
like-
of those
come
riffs
on.
you're singing over, you actually feel your brain break
Yep.
while you're trying to do them. So
Yeah.
it's
And
pretty crazy.
David's, Allison's parts ain't too easy either, man.
Right,
So,
yeah, there's some crazy. I love Meg.
all them guys, they're all incredible musicians, man.
And they're still running around on tour.
They are.
Yeah.
We just went to the one they had over here in Colorado Springs at the World Arena,
Right.
and then we're getting ready to go to the other one at, it used to be Pepsi Center, what is it now? Ball Arena.
Ball Arena.
We're going to that one. I think they're playing with Five Finger Death Punch.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
I saw that Five Finger Death Punch here at City Auditorium with Killswitch Engage.
Oh, wow.
Really? Wow.
That was pretty cool. That was a couple years back. But
City Auditorium.
we were knocking tiles off the ceiling and stuff
Yeah.
like that, man. That was pretty crazy. That place, the railings are like knee high.
And it's a small venue. too.
It's-
There was,
yeah.
It's not big.
It's not that big
It's
at
not
all.
big.
I've seen quite a few bands. there back in the
It
day.
reminds me more of a high school auditorium
Yeah, yeah.
than anything. Yeah, high school gymnasium. Just put basketball hoops on either end or
Right.
whatever. You guys got a show coming up here. Do you guys strictly play with tribute bands?
No, we like to mix it up and play with original acts also. Our next show is actually going to be July 17th at Sunshine Studios. We're playing with...
Hey, that's where the rock stars go to party.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
But Paradise Kitty, an all-female Guns N' Roses tribute,
Killer.
they're going to be headlining. They're actually going to be using our gear for direct support. We're backlining for them.
Excellent.
So, and then we're playing with one other tribute and then an original act.
You gonna set them up like a little three-piece drum set?
No. No. If we wouldn't play it, then why should the National have to play it like that?
That's right.
Yeah,
There was a story from earlier. Phoenix was telling me they showed up to do a back line and the drum set was like, from
Three-piece
first
kit,
act or
yeah.
something.
Yeah. Little jazz kit.
Yeah.
When you need
Nope.
a double kit.
This ain't
you
gonna
know.
do it. Yeah, Iron Maidens is cool. You guys have played. That was your last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last one at Sunshine was the Iron Maidens, and then we played over at Legends, and then after that we went to El Paso. So
So like a little mini tour.
yeah, kind of a little mini tour.
You are a national touring act now, and you've had
Well-
2 or 3 separate tours in the
Yeah.
last couple years.
So I'd say more semi-national. We're still trying to get out there more
Yeah.
national.
We're working on it.
I think what was it Anthony was saying? We have about an 1,800 mile range right now. So
Yeah, something like
Well,
that. So.
The way I see it is no one wants to do Megadeth tribute because they only have 2 hits.
Yeah,
Is
right.
that
right.
is that something that? I'm sorry.
So,
Yeah, we were talking earlier about the
yeah,
story,
we were
man.
talking
so-
earlier about this story. So we actually applied for a tribute agency that they send tribute bands on tour, and they help you do all your booking and everything. But the reply I got back when we applied to them was, "We don't book bands who tribute a band with only 2 hits." So my reply back through email was, "You need to do your homework and look and see who Megadeth really is, because they have a lot more than 2 hits."
And you didn't give up either.
No.
You know, if
I'm definitely not a roll over and die person.
you are
I
not a
keep-
take
I
no
keep
for an
pushing.
answer
Yeah.
person.
You can't, man, in this business.
Yes.
You gotta keep
yes.
pushing and pushing.
Pay attention to Phoenix and Jimmy. Okay, they may be a tribute band, a badass tribute band, and I'm sorry, I gotta say it out loud. A lot of people don't look at you like you're a real band, and I think it's
Yeah.
it's stupid that you guys are a real band.
Yeah.
You play instruments just like everybody else, and it's, in my opinion, it's more difficult doing what you're doing than writing your own music.
Well, see, and I
Yeah.
played in an original band before, and it's easier to write than it is to learn somebody else's style and their music.
Right.
So,
Especially taking a stand.
yeah.
I gotta give props out to Phoenix because she's our agent. She's our she'll do everything to get the band booked wherever she can. She'll call people all day, gets home from work, man, and she's on the phone or on the computer, emailing all these clubs,
Yeah.
all over the state, all over the country. So gotta give props to her.
Do you
man.
still
She's-
consider it a hobby?
I've never considered it a hobby.
What do you consider it? A music career?
A music career. And, everybody has to start somewhere, and you always start from the bottom. And that's the only way, you gotta keep clawing and biting your way up the ladder. If not, like I said, I'm not a roll over and die person. If not, people will just walk all over you and be like you said, you're not a real band, you're a tribute act,
They will roll over
Yeah.
you and you will die.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that's gonna keep clawing up, keep coming at it.
Hey, there's a few killer tribute acts here around town, aren't there, that you've worked
Yeah,
with
we
before?
play a lot with Diabolica. They're
Yeah,
a
Dan
Metallica
O'Keefe's
tribute.
band.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan!
So we actually met. Is kind of a funny story. We were going through a lineup change with my band, so we had an ad on Craigslist, and I was searching around. Maybe I could find another guitar player or whatever at the time, and I found Dan's ad. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. I have a Megadeth tribute. If you ever get your Metallica tribute together, hit
It's
me
pretty
up.
much the same thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always works with Metallica and Megadeth. And as soon as he got a band together, he hit me up, and their first show was at the Black Sheep, which we were supposed to be on, but we were playing with Texas Hippie the next night,
Oh, right.
and so we got kicked off that show.
They don't want us playing too close.
Yeah.
Of course.
Together.
I mean,
it's like,
it's-
really, come on.
But
Yeah.
we had already sold
No, that's
tickets,
really
which was
a
kind of
thing,
BS.
though.
Yeah, we
you
sold
know?
tickets and everything, so
Oh.
they
Yeah.
kicked us off that show, and it's like,
After
wow.
y'all sold tickets already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were already.
Was that
We had, like,
was that a
3
while back?
tickets
Was that
left.
Soda Jerk?
I think so. Yeah, that's been so.
They're not over there anymore.
No.
Yeah, I've heard. I think the reason they're not over there anymore is because of things like that.
Yeah.
You got to take care of your talent.
Hmm.
We're not just freaking local musicians that work during the day.
Right.
We're actual rock stars, and we expect to be treated thus, not like some local. You guys go out of your way, you sell tickets, you get up
Yeah.
on stage, you freaking put on, and sometimes the venues just don't fucking appreciate it.
Mm.
Because you get so many acts through there that think like, oh, it's just another Megadeth act. Oh, it's just another Iron Maiden's act. But if you're not, I don't know. We need more respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And more support. I don't know how
Yeah,
to do it.
even the clubs have to promote too, not just the bands. All the bands we try to hook up with, we tell them promote every freaking day, man. Get on Facebook, whatever you got to do, promote your show, our shows that you're on the same bill. And a lot of the clubs need to do that too.
It wouldn't
you
hurt
know?
for the bands to come out to some shows that they're not on the bill.
Yeah.
And I get it, people, you work during the day, it's kind of rough.
Well, see, and, we
and
live
we're
out
from
of town.
Yeah, we're from out of town, so it's
And-
kind of hard for us to go.
It's hard for us, but we're
Denver.
like, hey, this band's coming through. We played with them a couple times. Let's go check out their show without us.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we'll, like I said, planning. It's all planning.
It's
okay, I saw
planning.
your flyer. you know,
Right.
4 weeks ago.
I could go to that.
That's
Sure.
right. Promote early.
I have this here. I can make that date. But
But
if
if
it's
it's like
the
a-
day of,
yeah.
I don't know about that show. I have something else or a barbecue or something else.
And yeah,
going
that's
on
got to
that
be a
night.
big deal for everybody. So just take the time to promote early. Look for the bands. Go on the sites. Go on, you know, Legend site and check it out every once in a while. Go on
Absolutely.
Sunshine site and look at it. Black Sheep,
Mhm.
Bomb Shelter, all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Bomb Shelter's a pretty cool venue down there in Pueblo. It's an old house that burned down out in Blend, and the basement is still there. You go down a ramp, and it's a big room, about as big as Fritzy's, and they got a corner stage and lights, and it's a DIY venue. It's pretty cool. Cody Ruff or Roof, I'm not sure how you say his last
I'm
name.
not sure on his last name either.
What do you know about some Bomb Shelter?
So we haven't got to be out there yet, but we're trying to get a couple shows out there.
That
So-
would be excellent.
Yeah.
They want us down there. They just our timing, you know, we're busy or we're booked.
Yeah.
We're
So-
actually so busy still this year. We're looking into booking the 2023 already, and it's
Wow.
only July.
That's excellent.
So
That is
She said
excellent.
she's busting her ass, man, getting
Yeah.
us out there.
And just so all you rock stars and fans know out there, there's more than just Colorado Springs.
yes.
And because Colorado Springs has fallen so flat lately, you can't get yourself hurt unless you go out of this freaking black hole of a town. You know? And there's great music here, don't get me wrong, the music's great, but
yeah, there is.
it's a black hole. And unless you go, no one's going to know who you are.
Yeah.
You have to get out there, you have to get out of state, you got to get to Denver, you got to get to Pueblo, you got to get to Raton and
Burning
you know,
the fields, man. They're
Lincoln.
doing it too. They're out
Yeah.
there freaking busting their butts.
yeah, burning the fields. I know those guys.
I know those guys.
We just went to the Faster Pussycat show at the Royal Grove in Nebraska. Burning the Fields did support for those guys a lot. It was a big show, 5 bands, and it was crazy, crazy, crazy. Faster Pussycat's nuts. But we got a piece of footage from the show, from Burning the Fields, and the sound is not awesome, okay? But it's not a freaking studio recording. It's to give everybody an idea of what the show is like, what the stage performance is like and everything. You know, it's not something you tune into. Don't just tune in to see the music. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Hey, it's Burning the Fields.
There you go.
Here we go. Burn the fields.
It's getting kitty-like now. No. I think they're in heat. They're gonna spray now. Got kitty love. Yeah, man, spray the rabbit, grab his feet, take him for luck. We should have took Rabbit's feet on this little journey, because basically, the evil man thought it was right to take us on a boat trip. Well,
Oh, shit. You know this is gonna end in a disaster.
hell right, it's gonna be so crazy, because it's always evil with the evil man. This song is called SOS. SOS, we're shit out of luck, I guess. We're going down with the ship, I guess. We're all gonna die. SOS, we're shit out of luck, I guess. We're going down with the ship, I guess. We're all gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna SOS. We're shit out of luck, I guess. We're going down with the ship, I guess. We're all gonna die. SOS. We're shit out of luck, I guess. We're going down with the ship, I guess. We're all gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna SOS. We're scared out of luck, I guess. We're going down with the ship, I guess. We're all gonna die. SOS. We're scared out of luck, I guess. We're going down with the ship, I guess. We're all gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna die. We're going down. We're gonna die. Thank you. Well, needless to say,
Thank you very much.
the evil foe.
Can't afford the Holiday.
And we're back.
I cannot afford the Holiday Inn. Just want to let you know.
Nobody can afford the Holiday Inn.
Either, man.
It's super Motel 6 on the tour.
With the roaches,
Fred's Hotel.
the roach coach.
Hey, that was over there at the Royal Grove in Lincoln, Nebraska. Burn in the Field's been over there a couple times, and it's a great venue, and they invited them back, so they went back, and I think they're going to go back a third time.
Nice.
So it's just cool. We're going to have to see. I'll let you guys on a little secret. They're working on a date in Las Vegas, which ought to be pretty cool with the Killer Dwarves.
Oh, nice.
I actually said the Killer Dwarves, so that ought to be pretty neat.
It's not a secret no more.
They're not really dwarves. They're not really.
No? Are they the fidgets?
Their music is huge. Huge. How about something funny?
All right.
If you guys want to piss people off, if you guys are offended by this, then you can turn off the show.
Here we go.
Seriously.
There we go.
Yay.
He is a cop, and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
That's me. Who wants to get tased?
Excuse me?
They just give us tasers. Let's go tasty crazy.
Oh, no, thank you.
Come on, let me taste your butt.
No, you can't tase my butt.
How about your ball sack?
Well, that's worse.
Not for me.
Look, I don't want you to tase any part of my body.
Can I tase her?
No, go away.
It's free.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm retarded. What's wrong with you?
Nothing?
Then why does your face look like that?
Like what?
Ugly. Zing. High five. I have an idea. Let me tase you.
No, you can't tase us.
Okay then. How about a knock-knock joke?
Fine.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Get it? Oh. Bye.
He is a cop, and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
Me.
I think I tell the bad lieutenant I'm naked, I'm crying, I'm drunk.
Let's get you ready for work, dear.
Hot dog. Power trip time.
There you go, little man. Now don't forget your quotas. You know, you didn't stop any Mexicans last week.
Yes, Father.
And plant this on someone for me, won't you, sweetheart?
Okay, Mom.
We're proud of you, son. You're the most retarded policeman ever.
Thanks. And you're my actual parents. In case anyone was wondering.
Sergeant Central. 19
Hello, Mexicans. Why don't you amigos go back to Canada, where you belong?
Huila. Soy de Michoacán, cabrón.
Only a true Mexican can make up such lies.
I'm from Utah, cabrón. We ain't no Mexicans in my license.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were Mexicans.
Órale, puto. Now you're talking, ese.
Este güey pendejo gringo. We are USA.
Ooh, what's this?
That is not mine.
I found this planet on you. I'll get you, you parasol son of a bitch! But first, it's taco time.
He is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
Stage fault. I did it. Like I want to apologize. I'm not apologizing. If you're offended by that, then you need to step up to the 21st century because nobody gives a shit anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
In case you're wondering, nobody cares.
What about the old cartoons, man? They banned all that shit.
They blow each other up for God's sake.
Yeah, we had Roadrunner and we had
What's
Bugs Bunny
that?
on here once. And
Is that a Ziggy? Are you chiming in?
yeah, I'm trying
Can
to
they hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Oh, everybody's Ziggy.
Can't
He's
see him.
yeah, he's our executive producer. He's down
Oh,
there in
he's
the
down
corner.
there.
I'm down here.
We keep him
I
down there.
can't see, so.
We keep him down there when he's not locked up in the bathroom.
Oh.
Yep.
One time David pissed me off, man. I put him in one of those little gerbil cages, hamster cages. Put it in the bathtub, filled it halfway up with water, so it's like the Da Nang treatment, He was like, hey, let me out, let me out. That's what you get when you don't pay attention and support. The less you support, the more retarded policeman videos I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Damn. So, my good friend and local celebrity just dropped by to say hello and drink some beers and stuff. Dave Bishop, the man from the Storm Legion, is here. There he is.
There he is.
Here he is. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave's here.
Dave's not here.
Dave's here.
Dave just got back from vacation. He was here. He was in Nebraska the same day that Burning the Fields was over there, but he was just passing through, from what I understand. Is that right?
Well, when I found out, I looked, tried to figure out where that place was, and I'm like, I got my whole truck covered in kayaks and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you know what?
You are an outdoorsman, aren't you?
Yeah. Pretty much.
You're a hell of a good welder.
I know that makes me a good outdoorsman, but no, I love being outside.
It's cool.
I mostly dig hanging out.
He's been around here in Colorado Springs, involved in the music scene for a while, and we were talking. The music scene's kind of drab here in town.
What?
Would you agree? As
No.
far as support,
No.
you wouldn't agree.
I would definitely disagree with that.
What makes Colorado Springs such a hot point for support? You think?
Like the depth. There's so many different kinds of music. I mean, if you go to, there's just so many different kinds of music. There's a big, huge metal scene, which kind of Colorado Springs has been known for, even since I was a kid.
You think so, really? Oh, yeah. As a metal scene, I'm going to have to agree with that.
Yeah.
That's true. Colorado Springs has always been a metal scene.
But there's also there's folk music. There's rock
Leo and the
roll.
Lark, they were great when they were
I mean,
together.
there's reggae, you name it, man. It's all here.
It is.
A lot of country bands.
The variety is good. I know Narrow Gauge is from
there's a lot of
Denver
crossover
and
people like-
Wirewood
like-
Station.
Like there's a lot of crossover people, man. You see them at down in Manitou, and they're hanging out at Sunshine, rocking out with
So-
LA Guns or whatever.
What about the venues, the shows where no one shows up?
That's always bummer. That's a bummer. I mean, I got some stories about that.
Don't you feel like they're more often than not nobody shows
I
up?
think what it is it's an age thing, where a lot of the shows you think there's going to be a lot of big support. The age, there's this huge
Sometimes
age
it just
gap.
turns around, huh? You think there's got to be here,
There's
then all of a
an
sudden
age
there's
gap.
nobody there, and then
There's an age gap.
a venue where you don't think nobody's there.
Well, like I said,
I mean,
though,
what
that,
shows up?
that goes
Right,
back
right.
into promoting, though. I mean, if you promote, it's going to get to everybody, and then it's like, okay, I'm 30 versus someone who's 60. Like, well, let's go anyway. Versus, there's an age gap there.
You have a great band, and you're a great promoter. You've always been, and
Astounding. Thank
amount
you.
of promotion. I mean, I know kind of where you may have learned that.
She just gave me some great ideas on how to promote other bands, you know, and how to help promote you. She gave me some great ideas. Phoenix is on it.
I think there's always been a tough problem with actual promoters, people that really aren't really promoters. That kind of
Pretend they're promoters.
They're in,
Sure,
they're in
people
it
that
for
put shows
themselves.
together.
They're in
And,
it for themselves or whatever.
but who else is putting shows together if the fakes
I
aren't?
think it's in the past. I kind of think it's in the past. I think everyone's grown up and we're all after kind of that same thing where we want good music and we want the venues we want the venue because we've seen really good venues go by the wayside because of bad promotion. And I can name
Two that I can
out
think
the-
of, right?
yeah,
Exactly.
Like I said, the clubs need to promote too, not just the bands.
Exactly.
Clubs have to promote. Hey, we got specials going on this week. We got this band, or this band coming
You
in.
know, Sunshine Studios, they have the marquee, and they don't even put all the bands on the marquee. Legends, they have that cool screen inside the bar where they put all their upcoming shows
Yeah.
on there, but that's inside the bar.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
They,
promotion
they
thing.
do
It's
a
like,
lot of promoting though online too.
you know, I know Thursday night
They do.
there's going to be
Yeah.
some happening stuff at Rabbit Punches. Aaron's going to have some cool people over.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, what am I doing at 7 o'clock? You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what else we're going to be doing? We're going to be going to Friday nights. Not all the time. We're going to be doing our regular Thursday night show. But if a band can't play, we're running into a lot of bands that can't play on Thursday in the Boing Boing Room.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to Friday. If we can't get a band on Thursday, we're going to go to Friday. We're going to start doing some stuff on Friday. So we're going to be seeing some new bands come down here. We got No Amnesty already on the list for
Hell yeah.
a Friday. They're going to come back and join us. They're the second band that's ever been on the Rabbit Punches. So
They're
going
like
to come back.
they're like the Colorado Springs version of.
Yeah. We're working on bringing a couple bands down from Nebraska as well.
Oh, nice.
So, like I said, Burn in the Fields goes all over the place, and they're not just playing; they're making connections.
Right.
They're talking to people, and they're working it. Okay, and that's what it takes. You have to put the effort in, right,
That's
Phoenix?
the same thing we're doing.
You got to put the effort in. Do we have any more retarded policeman videos?
No.
I'm just wondering.
No, Dave. No.
Dave. I don't.
No.
Sorry, no, I don't.
You got to put the effort in, man. You got
I
to
know.
put the
Yeah,
effort in.
we got to promote the retarded police.
David, what would you say if you could say if the younger generation right now growing up in Colorado Springs would do anything that you told them to do right now? What would you tell them to do?
You know, it's kind of a strange thing. So my son, he started playing guitar and he started learning to play Jimi Hendrix, or whatever. This is 20 years ago, and I was like, wow. And he just went to a Slipknot concert, and I was like,
the same one.
I'm like, my kid went to a Slipknot
Slipknot's
concert. That's
great.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
But even though he's 30 and I'm 56, there's this huge divide, really. I mean, there's.
So how do we
like
gap
rock
that?
music,
How do we
like rock
bridge
music.
that divide with
If
the
you go to-
younger
if you go
gen?
to- and just kind of as an example, you go to Sunshine Studio and they have like a DJ festival. The parking lot's packed. You can't even walk in the place,
Right.
and they have 5 DJs.
Yeah, they're
There's
spinning
a
records.
DJ show and they're spinning records and doing their.
And it's
you know,
fucking packed.
and it's you're like so.
Are we talking dance music? Is that what
venue
DJ? Is that
owner,
dance music or what?
you have
They'll
you have-
remix old songs and stuff, and then they'll add it in. Like I heard one of them was doing like a remix with Crazy Train and someone else, and it's like, what happened to just the original song?
But on the
Yeah,
other
I
hand,
have to
you
say
have
I'm not a
these
big
guys.
fan of remakes.
We had, when I was playing with Distant Warning, we opened for Last in Line.
Oh,
Last in
yeah.
Line is
That's
the
the
whole
show?
band.
It is. That's the show you were
loaded
telling me
with
about.
Guitar heroes, drum heroes,
Yeah.
bass hero, amazing singer, friend of mine, and 215 people show up, and you're like, what?
I know.
And the
Yeah.
day before, literally the day before, Vivian Campbell, who has been playing with Def Leppard for 30 years, it just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall.
I know, right?
And you show up, we sold 90, just a warning, sold 90 freaking tickets to that show.
She sold 120.
Right.
Yeah, to
So
the Iron Maidens.
Oh, that was Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Iron Maidens. Yeah.
So there's this divide, and it's hard to. It's not gonna like get fixed.
Ever?
I don't
We're
think
never
we're
going to be able to connect with the
No.
younger generation.
And it's weird. Different
I
different
don't think-
bands.
I don't think it's gonna be fixed.
They just draw more than other bands. I mean, well, that makes sense.
Well,
See,
people want to go have fun.
The young generation
People
who's still
wanna
in high
have
school
fun.
have all these high school friends who's like, hey, here's a ticket, here's a ticket, here's a ticket.
Yeah.
They all show up.
Right.
The older generation who, you know, all of our other
We have
friends
things
all
to
have
do.
work.
There's times
and
I can't
everything
get
else,
I
so
can't get away
it's hard
fucking
to-
tickets. We're playing at the Iron Maidens. Oh, well, I like to go. I like them, but I can't. You know,
Yeah.
They're great.
Making
I
that
know.
sacrifice for a local band and going to a show is worth it.
Well, see, and I
You-
tell people too, because they're like,
course
well, I can't find a babysitter. It's
Well,
like, my sister has 2 sons.
I think what it is.
And you know what? She takes her sons to metal shows.
Yeah.
My nephew's favorite band right now is the Scorpions. And guess what? They go to all of our shows.
I think as far as promotion, people still don't know where the shows are at.
We were just at Sunshine
We're
with
all
Brute for
connected.
Brutefest,
We're all
and there was
connected.
2 little girls, like 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Little pigtails. They were up front rocking out, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
We're all,
finally.
we're all connected in a musical family. We've known each other for years, but it's still, even though we promote and do what we can, it's very difficult to get to that other. There's a whole nother spectrum
Right.
of people that don't understand. I know, like what I was saying, my son just went to Slipknot. He was a big Linkin Park fan, thinking they were the biggest, best band in the world. And I'm like, have you ever heard Jimi Hendrix? And next thing I know,
Have you ever heard Burn in the Fields?
They suck.
Yeah, it's a matter of trying to make those connections, I think.
I get all itchy
I
when I
really
wear
don't
the
think
t-shirts. It's weird.
It's about making this like a persona. When the band has a persona, you know.
Are there
Like Burning the Fields has a persona. You're like, we know what they're up to. But it's great music. People don't understand that it's
That's
great
funny.
music.
Some people would come up and they'd look at the Burn in the Fields t-shirts at the show. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to mention on, well, not that anybody's watching, but Burn in the Fields sold out their entire merchandise table in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, they even had an autographed drum head, you know, gone.
It was a great
All the
night.
t-shirts, all the stickers, everything was gone.
In Lincoln, Nebraska that night, I have to add, I was on the 4th floor of the hotel, and I'm looking out the window, and the whole city is one fireworks
That's right.
show.
That's right. Because
One into the
fireworks are
horizon,
legal, yeah.
One end of the horizon to the other, as far as you could see.
Good ones, too.
It-
Good
it
movies.
That's what's for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're there.
It was amazing. But it was like one of those nights where it's a party night. No, it was a Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday
Yep,
night.
Tuesday, Monday night was
Monday
4th,
night.
5th was, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, we drove on 4th of July, we drove up there, but it was cool. It was alright. What else we got on the old playlist, Sid?
Faster
Pretty good
Pussycat, and
video.
I got another cryptic.
Let's play that cryptic writing stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out, y'all, cryptic writings.
I used to be till a bit fuzzy. Speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story, don't read us digest.
back.
Yeah. That that was a cool ass video.
Hell yeah.
Bands, pay attention. Pay attention, bands. That's what you have to do. You have to go that extra mile. Phoenix is nice enough to come here and school you motherfuckers on this. So, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jimmy.
No
Thank
problem,
you, Dave,
man.
for coming in. Hey, I just want to I just want to tell you guys a quick story before we say goodbye about something that's going on in the news today. I just wanted to say happy birthday, America. It was the 246th birthday of our nation a couple days ago. I said, happy birthday, America. Follow Jen Stressman for Titty Tuesday. Don't forget that. We love
I haven't
boobies.
seen any of those posted in a while.
Oh, there's a good one. There was a good one last Tuesday. She's wearing Stars and Striped bikini. It was
Oh,
a
there
good
you
one.
go.
Yeah, I forgot to
I
send
think I saw that one.
I'd show it to you guys right now, but I forgot to send it to David.
I
It's
missed
too late to do it
I
now.
missed those for, I haven't seen them in a while.
Okay, here's the story. Now, this is fucking true. This is an absolute 100% true story. Jose works in a convenience store in New York, right? And you've seen the bodegas in New York. You walk in, they got the huge glass in front of you, and you can't get behind it or whatever. You really have to make an effort to get behind the counter, right? Well, Jose's in there working, and this isn't a joke. And a gentleman decides he wants to jump over the counter and rob him. They thought. It turns out, originally, the guy's girlfriend was in there earlier, and she tried to buy a candy bar, and her debit card wouldn't work. So she went home and she told her boyfriend about it. Her boyfriend came back, jumped over the counter, and commenced beating the crap out of the clerk.
Wow.
Yeah, literally, they got it all on video and everything. Beating the crap out of him. Over and over and over. Wouldn't let him go. So, the clerk grabbed a knife, stabbed him, and killed him. Dead. True fucking story.
Over a candy bar.
Over a candy bar or whatever the hell she was trying to get on a debit card. Killed his ass, dead. The boyfriend is dead. But the story doesn't end there. There's this guy in New York, goes by the name of Alvin Bragg. He's the DA, district attorney, or he's in charge of prosecuting criminals. So I'll ask the simple question: who should be prosecuted in this case?
It would be the dude that jumped over the counter. You can't really prosecute him though now that he's dead.
Now that he's dead, of course, right? It makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
Maybe the girlfriend.
Yeah, the clerk's just protecting himself.
Maybe the girlfriend.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the girlfriend.
So, because I know in Colorado, it's kind of a weird law. You're entitled to equal force.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if someone's
Self-defense.
beating you with your fist, you're equal force would
Wow.
be your fist. But
Alvin
if it
Bragg
was-
charged Jose with murder.
Wow.
Put him in jail on a $250,000 bond. Charged him with murder.
My friend just got shot twice in the back, and now he's dealing with trying to. Sad.
This is what.
Well, anyway.
Month
got-
in the hospital.
Pay attention, folks. Pay attention, because this kind of thing should not be happening in our country. This should not be happening in the United States. You need to have the right to defend yourself. You need to have the right to carry a firearm if you're not a risk
That's the
to
thing,
yourself or anybody else. If you're past a background check, you should be able to walk and go anywhere you want with that gun strapped to the front of your fucking face if you want. They shouldn't care for exactly this reason. Nobody's allowed to carry a gun in New York, a concealed weapon. You're not allowed to have one in New York. They have a new ruling now that says you are, but in the past you were not, so nobody has it. If that clerk had had a gun, he might have been able to flash that gun,
and the guy would have left him
just
alone.
shown him the gun.
Yeah.
And the guy might have left him alone. Yeah. But just, impeach Alvin Bragg is all I'm saying. That's all. That's a quick note. Rabbit Punches is trying to become a little more national, a little more diverse in topics and stuff like that. And we're bringing people in to talk about topics like this instead of just talking about music. We want you to be entertained. I mean, don't we?
Absolutely.
Isn't that the goal?
That's
is
what
to
we're here for.
Entertain the
So.
peasants. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Rabbit Punches community. We have a great guest next week. Hopefully he's still going to show up. Johnny Hopeless. Go on, check him out online on YouTube. He's got a band called Johnny and the Krugers. You want to go check that out. I'm Rabbit. This is Jimmy Rod and Phoenix Rose from Cryptic Writings. Go check out their stuff.
I'm Zig.
Peace, America!
Peace.
Yeah.
Dave Bishop.
Oh yeah, don't forget about Dave. Peace, Dave.
Yeah, later. Dave's not here. Oh, Dave is here.
I got 2 days over here. We're both not
Rolling
here.
beautiful bean credits.
when I'm breaking out of in my mind yesterday. See if what broke down tomorrow was what caught me yesterday. For I was the only one that saw you looking through the flame. It was a mind over matter and everything splattered when I looked into your eyes. There is something rattling minds before the eyes. Into the depth of the mind that's rocking too much out the side. If you want to tell you just if you want to tell you that the dead don't ever rise, they'll never come back.